Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Monster Puppets. Today we're going to be looking at another one of the beers sent to me from Stronzo from Stronzo Brewing Company, the brewer. This is another one of the beers which I'm hoping is going to be good. These beers so far has been kind of disappointing. The best one was their Saison called Golden Santa, which was quite nice because it had Amarillo and Nelson Sauvin in it. The others have just been like either above average or good. So, but this is the Red Frikken Ale. It's an amber ale, and I really like that label on there. It's got the shape of like America. It's got an American flag in the background, a cowboy hat, and a snake. I don't know if you can see that. Made by the Danish artist Hornslet, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and funny enough, most of the info on here is actually in English, but I'm guessing this is a tribute to America or something. But it says the stuff that Stronzo is Denmark's newest brewery is brewed at Amager, Bryghus, by the way. It says here, Red Frikken Ale is an American Frikken amber ale. The aroma is frickin' awesome, frickin' dominated by American frickin' citrus hops, and gently frickin' balanced by frickin' generous amounts of Maris frickin' other malts. The British frickin' caramel malts, then the malty frickin' toffee note, followed up by a delicate frickin' chocolatey aroma. Stronzo beer with a frickin' attitude. Enjoyed by 10 to 12 frickin' degrees. It says frickin' everywhere on this bottle. Yeah, it's on 6.2%. So yeah, let's check this amber ale out. This is one of the beers that's made for the specialty store, so you won't be able to find, and restaurants, so you won't be able to find this in supermarkets. Let's see how it is. Pouring it into my Wells Bombardier shaker glass. This is the only shaker glass I had, so that's kind of an American type of glass, so I thought that was appropriate to use. So there it is. And now, oh, I got some gunks in there too. That looks like an amber ale. It's a dark amber color, and with a little bit of reddish notes. It's hazy as hell, you can't see through it. One finger, say what, lightly beige head, off-white. Let's check out the aroma. It's got a nice piney kind of aroma actually. Piney and a very orangey. It's very orangey. Wow, that is one of the most orangey beers I've smelled in a while. It's quite interesting. Some little bit of grapefruit. Yeah, and the pine. You can definitely smell the caramel maltiness in there too. Don't really smell any chocolate as they say on the label though. Little bit of a tropical fruity note. And it has a very interesting note in there. I can't really put my finger on. It's some kind of red fruit kind of fruitiness. It's brewed with Maris Otter Pale Malt, Munich Malt, Cara Amber Malt, Biscuit Malt, Cara Aroma Malt, and Black Malt. Hops used are Cascade, Amarillo, Simcoe, Citra, and Nelson Sauvin. So that's a pretty win hop blend. But let's give it a taste, guys. That's very orangey. Cheers. Yeah, flavor follows the nose, fairly bitter. It has this odd taste to it. I can't really put my finger on, but it's super orangey. It's got a lot of orange, like sweet orange. Pininess too in there. Touch of tropical fruit, and there's not really specific mango, passion fruit, something like that. It's more like just a generic tropical fruity flavor. You can more pick it out in the aroma, but the flavor is more just generic kind of tropical fruit flavor. Bitterness is fairly high. Some of the caramel malts and a little bit of sweet maltiness. But that hop combination has given off quite a unique or kind of strange flavor. I can't really put my finger on what it is. I think it's a combination of that orangey flavor, maybe on the pine. Yeah, because it almost reminds me of, it reminds me a little bit of Reps, actually. Oh, what's that called in English? I don't think it's gooseberry. It's, what is it? I'll get it in indentation right here. It's in the same genus of berries as gooseberry. It's like a red one, small red one. It kind of has that flavor. Maybe some grassy notes too. That's kind of interesting. An earthiness, some earthiness to it too. I'm gonna give this a 75. It's actually pretty tasty. I really like this. It just bugs me. I can't remember the name of that fruit. But I'll get it up in an annotation anyways. It's actually pretty tasty. I imagine some people aren't too keen on that flavor in there, but it's quite nice. It's quite bitter, which I don't mind either. So yeah, certainly an interesting amber ale. So far, along with my their Golden Santa, this is my favorite. So yeah, guys, a 75 for the Stronzo Red Frikken Ale. If you're able to get any of the beers, definitely I'd say pick up this and the Golden Santa, and then you can skip the rest if you can't find them. So yeah, guys, that's it for this beer review. Remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and I'm gonna say cheers, and I'm gonna see you guys in another beer review.